Okay, Becky Reeves, my manager, friend, coach, and I are driving now to Los Angeles. This is the beginning of the trip, and I brought a bag of almonds because they're a high protein snack, and we're gonna meet Deborah Zane. Okay, so we are in the middle of like a hailstorm right now, driving out of Las Vegas to Los Angeles, and it's raining pretty hard and it's pretty scary, and Becky is going way under the speed limit so that we don't die, and every time she hits the brakes I'm afraid that we're going to slide into a car. Okay, right now we're in Simi Valley, California. We just slept in this car for like 6 hours, and there's a bunch of high schoolers walking around and looking at us and thinking that we're homeless. So we're gonna wake up, and Becky has a nana who lives here in Simi Valley. She doesn't even know that we're here in town, or that we slept outside of our house in the car. But hopefully it's a pleasant surprise, and she lets us use her bathroom and she makes us some toast. Okay, so we just passed Hollywood Boulevard, and that was exciting, and now we're coming up on Wilshire Boulevard, which is the street that the casting company offices are on, and I have so many butterflies in my stomach right now I could puke. My heart is beating so fast. Listening to some John Mayer in LA, right? Because that's what you do.
I think so.
Because he's like an LA staple, I think. Like, he's the music you listen to in LA.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We have found the office, the casting company office, the Deborah Zane casting company office, and I am freaking out right now. My heart could stop at any minute, and I could fall down dead. Even Becky's freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, I have a stomach ache a little bit.
A little bit of a stomach ache, and it's not because of the bad road trip food we've been eating, though that doesn't help.
Okay, it's gonna be kind of a long walk.
Okay, we've got kind of a long walk, and we're parking right now, and I gotta make sure my hair looks good, but I'm going inside.
I'm gonna vomit.
Deborah Zane, listen to my story! She heard me out! She was standing right there, and I was like, I want to be Finnick, and she was like, I'm so excited right now. I think I just peed. So we went in there, and we climbed up a bunch of stairs, up to the 5th floor, and then we went into building number 536, and a guy stopped me and he said, hey, wait a minute. What's your name? And I said, Devon Halverson, and he wrote it down, and then I was holding on to my headshots, and Becky and I were freaking out. I was like, are they casting right now? Am I going to audition right now? What's going on? And then he came back out, and I saw Deborah Zane, and she came out, and she was like, oh, we're just gonna have to do Jason's pictures first because we raised the tripod. And then the guy was like, that's cool. And I was like, oh my god, Deborah Zane, you're the one I need to talk to. You're the one who's gonna cast Catching Fire. You're the one who's gonna make me Finnick. And this is all in my heart. I wasn't saying this out loud. And then the guy came back out, and he's like, I'm sorry, what was your name again? And I said, Devon Halverson. And he said, okay, are you here for 106? And I said, no, I'm here to hand in this resume and headshot to try and get a part as Finnick in Catching Fire. And Deborah Zane stopped, and she looked at me, and the guy stopped and he looked at me.
All of them stopped. Everyone in the hallway.
Everyone in the building stopped and looked at me. He said, oh, okay, we're not even in production right now. We haven't started casting for Catching Fire yet, but I'll take this stuff. And he took my resume and my headshot, and Deborah Zane was looking at me like, hey.
He was like, yeah.
I want you. And I looked back at her and I was like, hey, I want you too. And but that didn't really happen, except for she was looking at me, and she listened to everything I said. And I said to the guy, we just drove from Las Vegas and I don't want to miss the opportunity. And he said, okay, yeah, so we'll start production in a couple of months and we'll let you know. And then we went and we got coffee.
You got juice.
I got some juice. Becky got coffee. And now we're gonna go and hang out in LA until we have to go home tonight. So I think that's good news. I think good things happened today. I think that's exciting. And I was like, I want to be Finnick.